Hey guys, Wade here. Got another update of this Ripple and SEC situation. A potential timeline has been given. Now, the reason why we are discussing this is because it, funnily enough, syncs up with our own timeline that we have already charted out here on this channel, and we know why. I just find it funny how it keeps lining up with what we are saying, guys. We already know what transition is on its way, and it's set to begin in November. And what I find so funny is that every time they mention a timeline about this case, it always ends at November. Let's just jump right into the information, guys, because we're not just going to talk about this timeline here. I'm going to show you some more information that's going to support it for surely. Okay, now this is coming from a full Twitter thread that I will, of course, put a link down to in the episode guide. But simply put, guys, we have first crypto law founder John Deaton shared this Friday. The SEC and Ripple are expected to file a joint proposed scheduling order to Judge Torres. The filing should also include a deadline to submit summary judgment motions and a date to respond to each summary judgment motion. Okay, now, of course, much like you guys, I'm pretty sure I don't have any lawyers in the audience. However, if I do, hey, feel free, drop a comment. Let us know how you feel about this situation if you've been following it. But like I said, I am not an attorney by any means, but I am going to do my best to try to translate what's going on here, because when we take a look at the bigger picture, when we zoom out, guys, we will see, we know this case is just one small piece to a much larger puzzle. Now, Deaton continues. All we know so far is that Ripple was pushing for mid-May. I think the parties will agree to an early June deadline for motions, with responses due by the end of June. However, according to defense lawyer James K. Filan, a June timeline for briefings might not be feasible due to a particular and very complicated process that must be completed before the motions for summary judgment can even be filed. So he's saying that there are a number of other things that must happen in order for us to get to the stage that Deaton was referring to. Now, on a positive note, Filan states that it is technically possible that both parties might agree to waive the requirements of pre-motion letters to speed up the scheduling. Explaining this in a thread of tweets, the defense lawyer states that I don't think we will see a schedule that contemplates briefing beginning in June. I think that a more realistic timeline for summary judgment motions would be opening briefs in either July or August, and then all briefings will be completed by either October or November. Currently, the decision on emails related to the controversial Ethereum speech of former SEC official William Hyman is still being awaited. In recent updates, the SEC informed Judge Sarah Netburn that it intends to oppose the court's recent deliberative process privilege ruling, something that we covered in a video on this channel too. Asking for additional time, the SEC stated that it intends to raise new privilege assertions in the recent letter. The agency, however, noted that the defendants are willing to proceed to summary judgment without a definitive ruling on said issue. So, guys, that's pretty much the current state of things when it comes to the XRP case, guys. Now, the reason why I emphasize the fact that they're looking at November and October is because of the ISO transition. Okay, we already know that XRP is going to play a very pivotal role. And once this is all over, I really think that we have just a massive accumulation of XRP going on, and it isn't being reported, honestly. Okay, because it's obvious as these updates come out that it's really just a theater. That's the perfect word for it, guys. Theater. Okay, because like I mentioned in the beginning, when we look at what's going on outside of this case, for example, this is coming from Ripple Insights. They were working yesterday on 420, but Latin America, low interoperability highlights crypto's big potential. Okay. Now we're not going to read through that. I'll put the link down in the episode guide so you can enjoy that yourself. But I just want to show you that wow, this is going on here in the United States. Ripple and the XRP ledger has not stopped being adopted. And one thing I find very interesting is their increased discussion on central bank digital currencies recently. Okay. And that suspicion is supported by what's going on at the Bank of International Settlements in the last couple of weeks. They just had a panel, March 25th, panel discussion called CBDC's Digital Payments and the Future of Money. Okay, one of the participants in this discussion was none other than Jose Antonio Alvarez, the CEO of Santander Bank. We already know that is a Ripple partner. Okay, so guys, when we look at this XRP situation with this XRP SEC lawsuit, again, I tell you in every XRP video, I was there. I was there in 2020. Okay, I woke up that morning. They said, hey, we're coming after XRP. What was it? 45% correction? Bad. Okay, bad. So I am just as invested in the outcome of this situation as each and every one of you are. All right. So, like I said, I may not be a legal expert, but I am able to read a narrative. Okay. And that's what I kick to you guys on this channel. So, if you found value in all of that, guys, make sure you hit that like button for me. Also, don't forget to check out the episode guide down in the description. I'll link this particular article I read today, a link to Ripple's most recent blog post about the Latin American potential and their CBDCs, as well as a link to this panel discussion from the Bank of International Settlements. Again, it all ties into that Bank of International Settlements report that we will be talking about this weekend. So with all that being said, guys, here's some more content for you that you also need to know about. For one, this ISO checklist. Okay, XRP is top notch on there, but you need to understand why XRP is at the top of this pyramid. Also, the most recent coverage of the XRP Ripple situation, this is from last week. Feel free to check that out as well. And while you're doing that, guys, I want you to always remember, have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see y'all in the next one.